Hi everyone, Nigel Saunders here. I'm going to begin today by working on these two larch trees. These two trees were given to me by Zin, and I've repotted them and I gave them a severe pruning, trying to get them into more of a conical shape. And my goal with these two trees is to integrate them into my larger larch forest. So I'll be doing that work in spring. Here is a look at the two trees. So where I prune them, I've got growth on all the tips, but you can see the top of the tree is just growing with, well, you can see the vigor decreases as you go down the tree. So today I'm just going to prune all these long shoots back, kind of reestablishing my conical form and balancing the vigor on the two trees. I am ready to begin the pruning. The reason I left it grow long like this was it was repotted and pruned in February. So I wanted it to recover from the repotting, so I just let it grow exactly how it wanted to grow, and now I can prune it back. So because these branches are fairly mature, I'm looking for buds. You can see there's a pair of buds here, there's a pair of buds down here. I'll show you a close-up. So there's a close-up of the buds. You can see there's two there, and there's two right back here. So I'm going to cut it right back. And I'll leave a bit of a stub, some leaves on the branch. So I'll cut it kind of halfway between the buds to right here. Normally on my larch, young growth, you can, when it's sort of green and immature, you can prune it back anywhere and buds will form. But on these branches, I'm looking for buds. So this one I can prune back to here. Kind of maintaining my conical form. This branch, I've got buds here, here, and here, so I'm going to prune it right back to here. I've got a pair of buds down here, and then way out here, so I'll give this a hard prune. Back to here. And I can clean up these stubs later on as these buds emerge. So we're getting closer to the apex here. There's more vigor in the apex of the tree, so it's quite... You can prune the apex back quite hard. So I'm just looking for buds in here. So there's a pair right close to the branch, so I'll take it off very short. To there. This one, there's buds right back here, so I can take it off short to there. And I've left these trees, because they've grown with unrestricted since February. There's lots of vigor in the tree. I should activate these buds before the end of summer. Hard pruning there, taking the leader off. This one I can prune back to here. And this one back to here. So you can see it's getting the conical form once again. And this style will match the trees in the forest. Yeah, this branch can come off to here. This one can come off to here. I've got a vertical shoot here that I think I better prune it right off and keep the vigor out at the tip where there's good growth. So that one's coming right off. I've just got a few branches down low now. So I will prune those back to here. Back to two. So that's got the largest tree pruned up. It's looking much better. So now I'll work on the smaller tree here. So I'll prune this back to right here. This one, I've got buds way back there, so I'll prune it to here. And this one to here.
buds back in there, so I can prune it off here. And this one, got buds in here. So I've got a downward facing bud. I'll leave it a little longer, this lower branch. There's a new shoot emerging here. I'm going to prune it off because the tip off. It's getting a little long. It's kind of coming off this other branch, but for now it's okay. I can do a little stub cleanup there. Clean this stub up. This stub can get cleaned up. And this one here. And I think that's got them pruned up. Let's have a look at them now. Here's what I pruned off today, so quite a bit of branching. Here is a look at the trees now, so you can see they're reduced back to a nice conical form. The styling of them is well underway. They're starting to get some mature bark on them. I think they'll integrate into my existing forest really, really nicely. I've got 3 other small larch here that were given to me by Jason of the Kitchener-Waterloo Bonsai Society, and I haven't done any work to them yet. So today I'm going to take the first steps to get them styled into that conical form, their first pruning, and maybe a little weeding. So here I go. I'll begin with this larch. So the first thing I want to do is prune the very top back. So I've got a pair of buds here, so I'll come in just above there. This branch, there's a pair of buds here, but it's getting a little far out of the apex, out of that conical form, but I'm going to prune back to buds initially, and then I may prune it further. The buds are very small, and I have a feeling it will generate new growth in the apex if I prune it back even harder. So I'm just basically, pruning it to a conical shape. There's a vertical shoot here I can take off. Prune this one back. Prune these ones back, keeping some of the new growth. I better pull that weed out. And these other weeds. Like that. Now another thing you can do when the tree is young is you can set up the branch structure so you don't have opposite branches, like 2 branches coming from the same point off the trunk. So you can set up your kind of staggered branch pattern. I'm going to keep the lower branches. So I don't know, I'll prune this back. I think I'll take this one back a bit further. It's quite vigorous, that branch. This one, you can see it's quite long and straight. I've got a pair of buds here that have leafed out already, so I'm going to take it back a little harder to there, and I may do the same on this branch. Actually, I've got a bud here, so I will. They were just getting too long. I'll take this conical shape back more. And I've got a branch out here that's really vigorous. I've got some good growth in close to the trunk, so I'm going to prune it right back. You can always grow the branches longer, but it's harder to get them kind of compact close to the trunk. I better take the tips off these lower branches just to stimulate some branching on them. Going to go back a little harder in the apex here. I think that's it for that tree. I think it's the first styling work on it. I think that's all I want to do. Kind of get it on track. So I'm just looking for branches now. They're staggered fairly nicely. I don't see any major problems. Maybe up here there's some opposite branches, but I could take this one off here. Like that. Okay, so that tree is it's done. I'll just let it grow again. And I may also integrate these into the larch forest as kind of distant trees. So that's one done. Let's get out the next one. Right here. And a similar thing, I'll just prune them back to buds here. Trying to get that tight conical form. Now this top here, I've got buds down here, so I think I better take it back quite far. So I'll take it off right here, like that. And I'll just take the tips off these lower branches. They're a little weaker than the upper ones. Just that one there. One more off there. Okay. So again, I'll just look at my branch structure. I'll do a little weeding here. And just see if there's any obvious, defects in the branch structure. I got two branches, one above each other here. I think I'll take off this upper one. Have some opposite branches here. I'll take this one off. Up here, oops. Up here, I kind of have some opposite branches. I'll take this one off. So that's got that tree pruned up. It's looking quite nice. It's a good start. And the last tree is this one. Now this one is kind of dividing into a multi-trunk. You can see there's a strong upright branch here, and then it divides here again with some upright kind of branches. So I don't think I want that style in my forest. It's more of a spreading canopy style. I don't think I want that. So what I'm going to do is take these upright branches off. So here I go. Big cut coming up. Just like that. This one, I got a branch here, so I can take it right off. Like that. I've got an upright one growing here I can remove. Like that. Then I have to pick a leader here. It divides into three at the top here. The middle one's the weakest. And these ones kind of spread out. So I'm going to take it back to here at least, that branch. This one, way back to here. I've got this good apex. I'll take that back or loose this one back. And then it's just a matter of coming in now and shortening my branches. And I I think this one's still too long. I'm going to take it off there. Here. Getting my conical form now. Which, you know, if a larch is left to grow in the sun, that's the natural form of them. They go into a conical shaped tree. Now this branch is also kind of coming up on an angle. It's quite strong. It's almost like a secondary trunk, so I better take it back to right back to here. Hard prune there. And this one, you can see there's no branching on this part. It's quite long. So I can reduce the branch tips back. I'll take this one right off. And if something develops in here, I can prune it back shorter. If not, I may have to remove that lowest branch. It's just a little long. It looks a little strange. I finished pruning up the third larch seedling here. So yeah, this branch looks a little awkward. If nothing develops on it, I'll just remove it and develop, you know, what I have up here. So let's have a look at all the larch now. Here's a look at the 5 larch now. So you can see they're all in a similar style and form. They're just different sizes. So I think it'll look really good in the forest with my older larch trees, which are also pruned up in a similar style. I'm really looking forward to reworking the larch forest, adding the new trees here, improving the landscape. I've got that new large ceramic pot to put it in, so it'll be very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Here is a look at the larch forest. So there's the larger pot below it. So what I want to do is add the 2 trees of Zins over here, kind of completing that triangular profile to the forest a bit. And then the smaller trees, I have 3 of those. I'll put those in the background to give the planting depth and give more variation in size of the trees. Right now there's not a lot of variation. I mean, it goes from the thickest tree here to the thinnest one back there, which is not too bad a transition, but I think having some smaller trees will help, you know, really increase the depth of the forest. So I think, you know, these trees will balance it out, and the new younger trees will give it depth. So I think it'll really improve the overall look. It's time now for today's update, and today's update is my giant Sequoia forest. I recently pruned it up, you know, maintaining that conical form, reducing the strong shoots in the apex of the trees back to kind of balance out the vigor of the trees. And you can see it's been quite successful. I've got a lot of kind of even growth on the trees. The lower branches are nice and green, and the upper ones also. You can also see that some of the shoots are already getting too vigorous in the apex and need pruning again. So yeah, it's an ongoing thing. These are fast growing trees, so they require a lot of maintenance to keep the shape. So yeah, I'll just be pinching these tips out. So I'll just come in and pinch the tips like that, and that'll kind of maintain the balance of vigor in the trees so they don't get too strong in the apex, and it'll help keep the bottom branches vigorous. So I'm just pinching the tips off like you would do with a juniper. If you're into pinching tips on a juniper, some people don't like to do that. Here's a look at the forest now that I've pinched the tips. It's looking quite nice. I really like this forest. For such young trees, they have a nice look to them. And this is like an ongoing thing that I'll be doing, this tip pinching, as the trees grow throughout the summer. I don't think there'll be any more major pruning this summer, but I'll just be kind of keeping that balance of vigor with them. So that's all for today. I'm Nigel Saunders. Thanks for joining me in the Bonsai Zone.